Several members of our 12 News team were honored at last night's Midwest Emmy Awards. We picked up an award for Best Morning Newscast, Public or Current Affairs Programming for State of Addiction, Outstanding Achievement for Interactivity on Social Media, and morning anchor Melinda Davenport won a separate award in that category. Also, anchor Kathy Michaelby and photojournalist Sheila Swift won Outstanding Achievement for News Special Reports for a story about former Governor Marty Schreiber and his wife, who is battling Alzheimer's. We wanted to show you that special love story one more time.
He is in it for the long haul, a story of true love and stark reality. From wins and losses in Wisconsin politics, one-time Governor Marty Schreiber is living through his most excruciating loss of all. Tonight, because he wants to help others touched by Alzheimer's disease, we're about to share a moment that's both tender and tragic and absolutely unpredictable. It's a journey that's inspired his heartfelt book titled My to Elaine.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
His first Elaine is pictured outside her room, her home of about a year. There's a shot of their sailboat named for their song. Music can trigger something.
This is your song.
My song?
Our song.
Our song?
It's
To you, and you give
sounds so
to
pretty.
me.
The lyrics surface. Could it be a connection with the past?
That's good.
To us, it looks like there's a spark of memory. The first Elaine is back. But Marty knows better. He's accepted that, the hard, extremely lonely way. So how was today?
Today was a great day, and a typical day.
His book, My to Elaine, stresses learning, coping, and surviving as a caregiver.
The second Elaine is the woman who developed Alzheimer's and who is now quite a different person. It's beyond my wildest dreams that I would have ever thought that there would be a person who is someone who I never knew before.
It started at age 65, seeping in, then over 12 years ransacking their life together. Their meeting at 14 in freshman Latin class, their romance, their wedding, their life, their 4 kids, grandkids, their time in the governor's mansion in the late 70s.
Enjoyed my visit, very much.
The pride of hosting a first lady to Wisconsin. There were wins and losses, her support always enduring. Her memory of it is all gone.
It was not my physical health that was deteriorating, but it was my mental health that was deteriorating.
Caregiving at home for some 10 years took its toll on Marty's health, too.
And you feel like you're all alone and you're trying to survive. Your world becomes so small that you're very subject to taking offense, very subject to looking at other people's actions as being injurious to you.
It took time, too long, he says, but he has come to grips with what it takes to be a true caregiver.
As long as you hang on to the person who once was, you're going to first of all eat your heart out. But then not only eating your heart out, you're going to experience frustration and anger, any number of other kinds of emotions. And not only that, the person with dementia is going to feel that ill will, and now you're making matters worse simply by refusing to deal with the reality.
At age 77, if he's not here visiting Elaine at the care center, he's on the road, urging caregivers to accept all help possible.
Yeah, getting rid of the disease, to help caregivers understand that they cannot do it alone. Point number 1. Point number 2, you cannot argue with Alzheimer's. Don't think for a moment that if your wife says that it happened on a Tuesday, that you're going to convince that it really happened 5 minutes ago. So you can't argue with Alzheimer's. Then also, which was, it is the most difficult, and that is to let go of your first loved one. Because by letting go, you can do a better job in helping your person with dementia. Well, she told me just the other day her parents are beginning to like me.
Oh, hallelujah.
Yeah. Was it hard, Elaine, to get that to happen? Right. Yep.
Maybe.
Before he started putting his feelings in words for a book, he discovered a journal. Elaine had written, "My Marty, who is and always has been my strength and comfort. He knows I'm trying my best and tries hard to help me. I know it's no easier for him than for me. I wish my Alzheimer's would dissipate. I'd like to be the smart wife and mother I used to be. Today, they are in the now. He is tapping into every resource available. And at the heart of it is true love.
That was Kathy Michaelby reporting. Kathy spoke to Governor Schreiber today. He told her the Emmy this story won is a tribute to all caregivers. He says his wife's Alzheimer's has progressed since this story aired about a year ago, to the point where it's difficult to walk. Schreiber's book is now in its third printing, and he has made about 120 public presentations about being an Alzheimer's caregiver.